all of the good from that situation opposed to me seeing the negative. So let's just say, for example, you have a job, but you're starting to hate your job and you can't take your job. In that point in time, you can sit around and complain about your job and have a negative standpoint on it, and then understand whatever energy you put out is going to come back to you. So now that you don't like your job, you're going to lower your vibration just so you can feel that dislike with that job or with that environment or with that boss or whoever, and then you're going to lower yourself down to their level and start complaining about them, and then in the long run you're fucking yourself over, because now you're changing who you are for that specific environment. The better way to go about a situation, a job that you don't like anymore, is show up for that job. Be appreciative that you have that job, because once upon a time you didn't have that job and you had bills to be paid that you needed that job to pay for. So be appreciative of the funds that you are getting from that job, but now is the time to take the responsibility and look at yourself. What can I do in this situation to put myself in a better situation next year? How can I start to open myself up to find another job that I actually like? And then instead of jumping from job to job, how can I figure out what can I do that I will actually love? Something that will actually make me happy. And then now it's time to start planning and getting in the mindset of transforming into someone who likes their job, someone who loves what they do every day, because that's a completely different lifestyle than you go into a job that you hate just to pay bills. It's a great feeling when you're going to do something every single day that you actually love, that's pouring back into you, and this is what you're doing every day, and it's paying to take care of your family. And it's like, they used to say, when you love what you do, it never feels like work. And for a long time, we felt like we had a certain stigma about it. If you love what you do, it don't feel like work. So in you leaving your job and making a plan to leave your job for something more stable, meaning paying you more money to where you can feel okay with giving them that time, or figuring out something that you can do that you love that will pay you. And for some people it is nursing. Like, I know someone who genuinely loves nursing and they're taking care of people, so she wants to go back to school just to put herself in a better position in that field so she can make more money to live this lifestyle that she loves and built for herself. Then there's people who sit around and complain about the job that they hate, and they're suffering because they can't even afford the lifestyle that they're living, but yet they're still working the same amount of hours. So it pretty much is your perspective on the situation and how you're looking at the situation and how you feel about the situation, and that's going to dictate how it is going to be moving forward. So don't bite yourself in the foot while dumbing yourself down to other people's levels to partake in their shenanigans that does not suit you anymore. Take the situation, be able to observe it, magnifying the good in that situation. Blow that shit up so big that you forget all about the negative in that situation, and then take your focus off of the situation, because the situation ain't you. That's not you. Take the focus off of that and then focus back on you. Now when you're focusing on you, you can sit down and find some space, whether it's 5 minutes a day, whether it's 10 minutes a day. Find some space and figure out what you really want to do to love on yourself. Self-love is truly the best drug. Don't let that go over your head.